guys, we're going to start with our Morphe 350 palette, and we're just going to go ahead and use that Sonia Kashuk brush with that neutral color and just go ahead and set our eye base. Now we're going to go in with this other one and this Sigma E35 brush, and we're going to use this as a transition color. As you can see, there's not much of a difference, but it's just going to help the blending process a lot more. Now we're going to go in with that color and we're going to place that in our crease with that same brush. As you can see throughout this tutorial, I'm only using a little bit of brushes. My goal was to make sure that it was as easy as possible. It's a very nice smoky eye, but not dramatic. I would believe you could go ahead and use this during the day. I just think it's a very beautiful but simple look. So we're going to go in with this other color there, and we're going to go ahead and place this on top of the other color we used previously, and just go ahead and make sure you blend. This eye look does have to do a lot with blending, so just make sure you blend and you add until you kind of get the pigmentation you need. So we're going to go with that color and we're going to go place this on top once again, but this is going to add more of that sunset look. I like to use these colors more just because I feel they complement my eyes a lot more than any other colors. Now we're going to go in with this dark brown and this MAC 217, and we're just going to go ahead and add that brown. I didn't add such a dark base at the bottom before using this color just because I wanted it to be a little bit more softer, but if you want a more intense color, which I'm always down for, go ahead and add like a brown eyeliner or anything kind of sticky just so it could look a little bit more intense. I'm going to go in with that brush and just go ahead and blend out the outer corners. I'm going to go in with the deeper brown and I'm going to go ahead and place this on top just to intensify the color. Just keep on adding the colors. So I'm actually going in with the last reddish brownish color we used and just going to go ahead and blend this a little bit more. I'm going to go in with this dark brown from this Too Faced chocolate palette and just using it a little bit on top more just to add more of a deeper color on the lid. So we're gonna go in and brush off our translucent powder. I did use the Kat Von D translucent powder as always, and I'm gonna go ahead and set it with my damp beauty blender. I'm gonna go in with my blush. I'm gonna use Melba as always with this Beauty 360 palette. I already did my contour. I'm going to go in with this highlight palette. I'm going to go in with those two colors, and I'm going to use this Lexi brush 6660, and I'm just going to go ahead and add my highlighter. Now as you can see, I'm going to kind of mimic what I used on the top at the bottom and just go ahead and intensify the bottom. Make sure that you're always blending as much as you can when you are doing your under eye, just because it can always seem a little muddy or like you have a black eye, and we're not going for that. As you can see, I'm adding and blending at the same time. The same thing I did on the upper eye, we're doing it on the bottom. I'm going to go in with this Sigma E30 brush, and I'm going to go ahead and add the medium dark brown color that I put before on my lid, and I'm just going to go ahead and start intensifying the bottom. Just go ahead and keep adding and blending as you can see. Now I'm going in with that dark brown from the chocolate Too Faced palette, and I'm just going to go ahead and add it just to make sure I have that smoky eye that I'm looking for in the bottom under eye. So now I'm actually going to go ahead and retouch my eyebrows. I always like to just kind of fill them a little bit before I start my makeup, just so I can have like a clear canvas of where my eyeshadows are going to go. I'm going to go ahead and clean it out with some concealer with this 360 brush, and I actually did use the Inglot powders that I've been using always. I would love them. I'm going to go ahead and set it with some brow gel from CoverGirl, and I've been loving this stuff. It took over the place for my Benefit Gimme Brow, but trying has never hurt no one. I'm going to go in with my Modern Renaissance palette and that color right there. And I'm going to go ahead and use this as my brow bone highlight and also as my inner corner highlight with this MAC brush. And I know it seems that I'm talking in the video. I was actually FaceTiming with my friend. I'm going to go ahead and put some Fix Plus just to go ahead and melt all the powders in my face. And I'm going to go in with Forever Lit from that Nicole Guerriero palette. And I'm just going to add it to the highest points of my cheeks just because it was a Thursday. I'm going to go in with these Eyelure Vegas Nail Lashes in Glam Glamour. You guys know how I roll. These are the only ones I can use. I love them. They're just perfect for me. And I actually use the Duo Eyelash Glue, the one that comes in a little tube, the black. And I'm going to go in with these two liquid lipsticks, the NYX and Dose of Colors. Just going to go ahead and put the Dose of Colors one first, and then I'm going to add the NYX one in the middle just to make it look like I have a little bit of, you know, fuller lips. This eye look was super easy, super simple. I wanted something quick that you guys can use if you guys are going to any parties. Promise already here. Something nice and simple that I feel a lot of people can achieve. So thank you so much for stopping by, watching another video. It's been a while, but I feel like I got my groove back. So thank you so much for stopping by. Ignore my wannabe posing model face, and thank you so much, and I hope you have a wonderful and blessed day.